Two stars, shining their brilliance for over a decade in the cosmos. One day, something happens, and the two stars begin collapsing in on each other, forming a new, less brilliant star. The universe is unaware of its loss. This new star is the only one aware of the two missing stars. Does the universe even care that it has lost two of its lights? And if that one star figured out a way to bring back the other two, would the universe care that it sacrificed itself? As we journey through the rift, I want to ask a new question. Why can't all three exist?
Sensors indicate our signal is not getting through the rifts.
Well, that figures. Besides, even if it did get through, I'm not sure if anybody out there in the Minecraft verse would be able to receive such a signal.
What are your orders, Captain?
Continue monitoring the signals and fire up the FTL drive. We've been here at this particular set of rifts for far too long and have a lot of ground to make up for.
You wish to leave these rifts without closing them.
No, however, the rifts have a source and we need to find it. Sitting here analyzing them is getting us nowhere.
Preparing engines for jump to FTL. Anything else, Captain?
Yes, do a medical scan. I don't feel so good.
Understood. Beginning medical scans.
Hello, Minecrafters and Redstoners. I'm Natanis Likens, and welcome back to my Let's Play Survival Minecraft world. And as you can see, we are over at my zombie to drown converter copper farm. And this thing works, but it's a little too slow. And as I've shown a couple of times, this is all the copper that we've gotten out of it. Not a whole lot. So I've got two choices here. Either we completely overhaul this thing, which is kind of a problem considering that we don't have, enough room to actually move this thing, because this whole thing would need to go back and it would just be a lot of trouble. Now, the other potential fix for our copper farm is we just go find a new zombie spawner and build a new one. So with that, I took to the Minecraft map seed and actually found one that's fairly close. So we're going to go over there, take a look, and see what we need to do to be able to build a whole new copper farm that hopefully works a lot better. So I'll bring you guys back in when I get over there. Okay, so here we are over behind the basalt and cobble farm, and right down this hole is another zombie spawner. We just drop on down here real quick, and you will notice that this actually comes out at one point right here in our branch mine. And this particular mine was used for finding more copper, but considering the town hall build we've gone through way too much, we need a much faster way of getting copper. So building a whole new copper farm is what I have in mind. And as you can see, we got a zombie spawner right here. And this is pretty enclosed. There's not a lot of space to work with. I already went through those chests. And we're going to have to do some digging. A lot of digging. Like enough digging that I think it's about time we got a beacon. But before we get a beacon, yeah, look at my gear. This is not going to work for a wither fight. So we got to do something about that. Okay, we're going to fight a wither. We're going to need better armor. And while I don't know which protection is the best for a wither fight, I do already have some armor cooked up for us. You may remember that I made a full set of fireproof diamond armor, blast protection diamond armor, and then just protection armor. But why stop at diamond? We can get netherite. We can turn in all of our gear into netherite. And I think it's about time we did that. But the question is, where are we going to get netherite? Well, I have an answer for you. And that answer is right here in the shulker box. Now, between episodes and between clips, one of my favorite pastimes is going into the nether and doing some blast mining. So, we've done that quite a bit, and we have 1 stack and 23 ancient debris all ready to cook up and make some netherite. But that's not all. Did you see it? Did you see it? In order to fight a wither, we're going to need some wither skulls. And I just so happen to already have 7. Which is more than enough to fight one wither for one wow, words. I'm tripping over them bad now. Which is already enough to fight one wither to get 1 nether star. So yeah, we're gonna find a spot and fight a wither, and I'm gonna get cooking up this netherite and get some netherite tools and gear made up. So yeah, hang on tight, and I'll be right back. Oh, and one more thing. While we got the netherite cooking up, it seems the time rift struck again, and our achievements and our statistics have been reset yet again. I'm not sure why that keeps happening. The game really isn't liking me for some reason here lately. It keeps crashing, and yeah, it keeps wiping out our advancements and our statistics. Yeah, so this happened again, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. I don't know why it keeps happening. But yeah, let's get back to the task at hand. A wither fight to get a nether star. Guys, we're down here in my blast mining area in the nether. I need a little bit more ancient debris than I thought, and the whole reason we aren't in a different camera angle because of that Enderman right there. We don't want to accidentally look at him, but I thought I would go ahead and show you my method for blast mining. Now, obviously, you could just use 1 TNT per blast. However, I like coming in here and putting 3 at 2 spaces. So now we just run away from the TNT and shoot a flaming arrow at it and just wait and watch the fun. And hopefully we get lucky. That's not very... Yeah, it makes a mess, I will admit. So we're just going to go over here. And I was hoping to get lucky in this, but we didn't get lucky. And again, we're just going to make ourselves 2 little holes that are 2 spaces apart so that the blast does reach all of them. And do it again, and hopefully this time, maybe. Oh, there's lava right in our path, that figures. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got lucky again. And definitely have some blocks on you to bridge around. Because again, this does make one heck of a mess. Yeah, that is my method, and I'm going to get to it. I need at least 1 more piece of ancient debris. See if I can place that correctly. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue on blast mining and see if we can get a couple more pieces. I was planning on doing all those sets of armor and my tools. Unfortunately, we are exactly one shy. And seeing as that means I have to go find another piece, I might as well just sit back, relax, and do some blast mining. So I'll catch you guys when I am done with all this TNT. And our blast mining is complete. We actually got a total of 22 ancient debris, and now I am trying to figure out how to get out of the maze of tunnels that I have created. I'm not lost. Nope, nope, not lost at all. No, seriously, I wasn't lost. Not at all. Only like 5-10 minutes between clips there. Yeah. So tell me down in the comments, how many of you thought I was legit lost down here? Because it is a maze of exploded nether. Okay, before we do this, I got 2 confessions to make. And the first one has to deal with our sword. So as you can see, I've actually got a different sword on me right now. It's actually the same sword, we just named it something else because this is the one that I wanted to have as my main one. And we also went and made a whole new one that is now the Sword of Love. So we got the 3 swords, Sword of Faith, Sword of Love, and we are carrying the Sword of Hope. That is the first confession I've got to make. The second one is I didn't need to go looking for more ancient debris. Yeah, I forgot that during the time that I was looking for a bastion for a magma cube farm to make frog lights, I had found 3 ingots, and they were just sitting in a different chest. And then when I remembered them, I went and gathered them, and now we've got 30 ingots total, which is more than enough to get all my tools up and get all these sets of armor done up. Yeah, I'm a spork. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Can I... So, netherite sword. There we go. Axe. Shovel. Pickaxe. Pickaxe. My other shovel. My other axe. Oop. That would be cool if you could make netherite arrows. I would love to be able to make a netherite bow and have some extra durability on it. That'd be great. Actually, can you do that? I don't know if you can. No, you can't. And there we go, a new achievement. So we got helmet, chest plate, legs. And you know this stuff. You've seen this before. We are just going to do this because apparently we are getting a whole bunch of advancements. Now, these particular ones I didn't have before, so that is kind of cool that we got those finally. Some of the other ones I'm going to have to work on getting back. And there you go. We got 8 ingots left over. Yeah, there we go. We've got netherite armor now. I'm not going to use it just yet. I'm saving that for the Wither fight. So let me go off, find a spot to summon the Wither. And we're not going to cheese it completely. We're going to do the tunnel method. I do have enough to do another one, but we're probably going to cheese that one. Do it underneath the bedrock in the end. But for now, we are going to go find a spot and summon the nether? Summon the nether. Yes, 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 because you can summon the nether. Once again, I am a spork. So, yeah, let's just get on with it and go kill us a wither. I'll be right back. Now then, in order to go fight a wither, I need to find a good location. And being that we already have a big tunnel over there at the ancient cities and where I've been getting copper, I figure we're going to go over there. But it's a long, long way. And it uses up a lot of rockets. So you may notice that I have a very simple monorail to get over there. It is a little bit slower, but it's going to save me on rockets in the long run. Yeah, words. Words are difficult. So yeah, I'm going to ride the minecart all the way over there, which took me hours to make. And we'll get over there and find ourselves a wither. Okay, we've got a tunnel dug, and I've got all but the middle skull placed. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's eat some food. And here we go. Here we go. Okay. We got this. We got this. Oh boy. Oh, this is a... Did they nerf it? Okay, we got Withered. Just gonna go ahead and eat an apple. Oh, okay. Well, um, that was quite a bit easier than I was expecting. And there we go. We got our nether star. Okay, yeah, that... Ooh, my heart is racing. That was, frankly, a lot easier than I thought. I don't think we even went that far. Yeah, because this is the end of the tunnel right here. Did they nerf the Wither? That was surprisingly easy. I think I may have over-prepped a little. Yeah, okay, we got the Nether Star. Let's head back to our base. Okay, well, that was surprisingly easy. Like, I'm honestly in shock. The last time I fought the Wither was actually a giant pain in the butt, and it was definitely not that easy. I think we overprepared just a little bit. But yeah, here we go. We got the Nether Star. I'm still in shock. That was way easier than I was thinking it was going to be. I went and made a whole stack of golden apples. We got all that armor made up. We even got our tools up to netherite specifically for dealing with the Wither. Now, most of my tools were hidden away, somewhere safe, but I was totally expecting to die a horrible death. And yeah, that was surprisingly easy. To quote Diva, is this easy mode? Leave a comment on the YouTubes. What do you think? Is the Wither fight difficult or is it easy? Because that, like the first time I fought it, it was fairly difficult. This time, like I gotta wonder, did they nerf it in preparation for the Warden? Because that was surprisingly easy. Yeah, let me get on back to base and we'll get our beacon made up and get to mining out around the zombie spawner to build a whole new copper farm. Alright, there is no time lapse here because this is all experimental. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, relatively, I have some idea. But we got the new zombie converter drown copper farm thingamabob finished. And yeah, you can see that there's occasionally a zombie in there. I don't know why not all of them are getting converted. And I do have game sounds off right now, otherwise all these zombies are kind of loud. But we got it set up to an extent. I had to put lights in on these sections for the reinforcement mechanic because we were getting lots of spawns in there, like things that weren't zombies were spawning in there. And we actually had a couple of accidents, like a portion back here got blown up from a creeper that I was dealing with, and several other things, and I fell into that hole. So, yeah, the reinforcement mechanic is sadly not going to happen unless I can figure out a way around that. Yeah, we got this set up, and I put the beacon back here because we do need to use it, and I forgot to clear those two out. And we're going to go ahead and set this up. We are going to go with resistance. I don't know what level of resistance that is. Let's see, there it goes. Resistance 2. I guess it's as high as it goes. But yeah, there we go. We got those set up. And let me turn the game sounds back on. So like I said, it gets quite noisy. And we're going to go in here, and I got the auto clicker installed and ready to go. That was, it's little fiasco I had some issues with. So we're going to do a little bit of a test and see exactly how much copper we get from this thing. One thing I forgot to mention is we did go ahead. Wow, the zombies are loud. Hang on. Hang on. I don't even know if you guys could hear me just then. It's somewhat bearable. We did go ahead and put an item filter in here. The only thing we want out of this is the copper. Everything else is going into a disposable... Disposable? It's going into a dropper that has a lava source down below it. We can open this up, you can see that. And then our little redstone circuit for that. But yeah, this is all working fine. We've been testing it out, and we do have a little bit of copper in there. I was watching some videos on copper farms versus just going out and get it. Yeah, it seems like going out and getting it is a lot better in some instances. Oh, I just realized we lost our regeneration. Hang on. Can I only... Let's wait for that to refresh, see what happens. I am not very versed in beacons. I have not used them that often. Yeah, we could only have... Dadgummit. Oh well. That's fine with me. It works. The main reason we wanted that is we don't want to die. I may actually... If you heard that in the background, that's my puppy, Coco. But yeah, I may want to actually stick all of my good gear elsewhere and potentially get a different sword. I just realized that shulker's pretty full. I do have an orange one here that is empty. So we're just going to throw our stuff in there, activate this auto clicker. I couldn't think of what it's called. And see how much we get after some time. I'm not going to set an actual time limit on this. We're just going to go for some length of time. I'm not exactly sure. Looking at the time right now, probably 4 hours that will be here AFK. So yeah, when when we get done with that, we'll come back over here and see exactly how much copper we end up getting out of this. Again, we do have a problem with normal zombies getting through. I don't know how. Another problem we have is glow squid. Yeah, they occasionally spawn in here. I need to find a way to collect those. Because getting ink on the side would be absolutely amazing if I can figure out how to do that. Anyway, let's get on with this AFK test and see what happens. Alright. We've been trying to bug fix our new zombie drown converting copper farm, and we've created more problems for ourselves. So first up, let's talk about the one that I've got the biggest issue with, and that is zombies with Depth Strider. So far, we haven't gotten any. I've been sitting over here trying to record, and OBS didn't record for some reason, or it glitched and didn't save it. I'm not sure what. I do know it didn't let me turn off the recording for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. But, so we've been sitting over here a little while trying to get some spawns up to show you some of the issues. The first issue is, yeah, occasionally we're getting zombies through the system. They're not converting. I'm not really sure why. At first I thought it was because, you know, we had those rooms off to the side as reinforcement chambers for more zombies to spawn. But clearly this guy here is trying to get to me while the drown really aren't. So I'm not sure how they are managing to get through everything and not get converted. See, there's another one over there. He just fell in. Not converted. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. The other problem we've got, and it is a fairly big problem, is chicken jockeys. As of right now, I have no idea how to take care of the problem of chicken jockeys. The only thing I can really think of is if we scooted all this out another block and potentially made another conversion, made this section a conversion. The problem I have come across with the idea of that is if we put the walls down there in the floor below some cobwebs, then we've got to get them over this block somehow. I am thinking possibly a stair in that corner to accomplish that. But at the same time, then we got the problem of they can't get over, or they won't move past that point. We just solved that guy. But notice how they... Well, he went right in. But occasionally they'll just sit... Yeah, there you go. He's just sitting there. He's not going back into the bubble column in order to go up into the conversion chamber. And it looks like that guy there may not convert either. Now, that's not the only problem. You can probably see the babies back there. The other farm doesn't have this issue. They typically just end up falling into the magma trap. And for some reason in this one, they aren't. I did put some turtle eggs in strategic places to try and coax zombies into going certain places. The baby zombies should be the only ones that are able to see that egg. But instead of, you know, trying to track towards it and falling over here, they've clearly fallen back there on that side, and for some reason, they're not falling down into the trap. That's a problem that the other farm does not have, so I don't know why the baby zombies are behaving differently over here. That really bugs me that they aren't falling down into the trap. I occasionally have to go in there and clean them all up. The other problem is occasionally the baby zombies actually make it all the way over here. Again, that's something I'm not really sure how it's happening. I did build extra little traps over here that only the babies can walk into, and it does occasionally kill them. But sometimes they make it up to this chamber and they should fall down into these sections. There's another one on the back side, by the way, that will also kill them. But as you can see, these guys here are just kind of chilling and somehow jumping back up into the cobweb. I'm not really sure how they're even doing that. The wall should prevent them from being able to move up. Yet these guys are somehow jumping. I don't know how they're doing that. Now there is one other problem we've got, and that is when this chamber doesn't have a big amount of zombies in it, that is the drown will get stuck back here, and they won't track towards me and come to the back, and they also end up hitting the ledge there that I originally put in there to keep them from bobbing up and down. It's not working either. So let's go over here and clear out these guys and see if we can demonstrate that. And yet another problem is the armor stand that's right there. Occasionally we end up knocking it in a direction we don't want it to go. I've got no answer for that one. I don't know how to keep the armor stand right there in front of us. I do have to play around with it occasionally and move it back into place. I tried to avoid breaking it because I've lost a whole bunch of armor stands from accidentally breaking them. That wasn't from testing out the farm, that was from testing out the auto clicker that you are seeing right now. I am literally hands-free. Yeah, my hands are not on the controls at all. You can see it up there in the top left corner, holding out attack, destroy. And we're just going to do this real quick. See, there's more zombies. I don't understand how they are making it through there without converting. See, that guy converted, and I got a feeling these two aren't going to convert. Yeah. And then that guy over there did convert. The only real answer I've got for that one is extending this section and making it similar to that one so that they do have more time to convert. That's really the only answer I've got at the moment for that. And here we go right here with the problem of them backing up and not going into the bubble column. I don't really have an answer for how to fix that because if I do anything to try and push them into the water stream, it means that the water stream is actually going to flow out this way as well. So, yeah, not anything I can really do about that. I have thought about putting a turtle egg back there somewhere where they could potentially see it and try to track to it. But what I'm finding with the turtle eggs is it's not really working all that well. I'm not sure why. Yeah, so these two they should be able to see and try to track towards, but that's not what happens. Yeah, yeah. I've got no answers. This is all trial and error. It is based off of a design that is further based off of a Tango Tech design. So, yeah, we're experimenting. We're trying to figure this out, and I may have to rearrange things and figure out a way to deal with the chicken jockeys because they definitely end up building up there. I did have earlier, I had a chicken that managed to make it all the way through the system, and I ended up killing him right there. He was sitting right there. So, yeah, we've got more issues to try and figure out. Yeah. I'm going to keep working on it, and hopefully I'll get back to you guys with an update to this particular farm and see if I can get all the bugs fixed out. But for now, I'm thinking we're out of time for this episode. This is potentially going to be a little bit shorter episode. I do apologize about that. But I am running out of time, and with everything that happened last weekend, yeah, I was kind of feeling a little bit down, and trying to make a video just didn't feel right, so I ended up taking more time than I should have for this past week's 3-part episode. We're not doing that this week. It's only going to be just this one episode. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you really enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you absolutely loved it, think about subscribing. Please, please, I really need people to subscribe. I'm seeing lots of views, but not getting that many subscribers. I would really appreciate it, very much so. And leave a comment. Leave a comment. Our tools still don't have names. You can see these are all netherite, 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 and netherite. We do have an extra sword here. I was coming across a different problem, but we're not going to get into that because this is an outro. This is where the video should be ending. Well, sort of. We still got the whole spaceship stuff to deal with. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Medical scan completed.
Well, that was quick. What did you find?
Medical scans indicate your sickness is caused by background noise coming from the rifts.
Background noise? What background noise? You've been monitoring the rift the entire time.
This background noise was not detected until the medical scans determined what is causing your illness.
Odd. How is that possible?
That is not all, Captain. The medical scan has also determined your cells are a mere 4 months old.
Wait, what? 4 months? But that's approximately when we arrived here at the rifts. Felicia, do a sector scan. I want to know the distance between the ship and any signs of the CMB you can detect.